Evening. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon, evening, wherever you are on our own web channel. I think it's all systems go there, and on YouTube and Facebook Live. So we're on multi-channels. You're all very welcome. For those of you tuning in for the first time, you're especially welcome. Especially welcome. And the rules are dead simple. Been the same since the get-go. No cheating, no googling. You just confer amongst your nearest and dearest, with you or without you, your answers to each question. And at the end of each round, I'll give you the answers and you'll post your team scores. Dead simple. All good. Only one golden rule. And there we have, just down there, no answers on the feed. We're asking people to migrate slowly but surely onto our website for a couple of reasons. We can control our own destiny. We, on a Saturday evening, as you know, play, it's almost like a quiz cum radio show. So we're in control of our own music licenses rather than Facebook and YouTube. And also during the month of December, as you know, this is all free. We've been, we decided with the website, we would have some voluntary donations. No pressure, this is all free, but we're collecting money donation-wise, put in as little, zero, or something for St Vincent de Paul and Northern Ireland Hospice on the run-up to Quizmas. And also, if you like what we're doing and the time involved and the plans we have, you can voluntarily donate to the old kitchen platform. That's entirely up to you, and that will tell us a lot about our plans for 2021 on our own little community. So there you go. There you have it. Encapsulate it. The whole idea of this was that people who couldn't get together can laugh at me and get challenged. All good fun. Friday night we have our quizzy quiz for Quizzers Quiz. A bit more quizzy. Saturday evening, still quizzy mind, but we do more entertainment-y stuff. So sandbaggers, Martin and Severine, welcome to our website. And all of you, Paul, Neve, Stephen, Gareth, Maria, Lindsay, and anybody I've missed, hi. How you all doing? Hope you're all keeping well. And a big shout out to Kevin Brennan and Laura, who are celebrating their wedding anniversary. 7 years married. Would you believe that? 13 years together. Jimmy, well done for rerouting. So Kevin and Laura, happy anniversary from the kitchen, our own little community of madness, away from the madness. Trivia, music, what's not to like? So quizzy quiz, what have I got in store for you this evening? Oh, another thing I've got to tell you is also for those of you who are running your own businesses, and I've selected a couple, we'll be doing some free promos during the month of December and beyond. For those of you who want some free advertising within our own little but expanding community. So send me your details and we'll promote your business on Friday and Saturday evening, all for free. There you go. You see, we look out for one another. So what have I got for you this evening while Leeds are playing West Ham? We've got three, everything's in threes, famous people with famous initials. Then we've got three famous Steves. Then we've got three famous threes from fours. Then we've got some catchphrases, see what you see. We have a full course, as we do on every Quizzy Quiz for Quizzers Quiz, a full course of connections. Handmade, with love, care and attention. We've got some pictures or images, we've got some mythical creatures, we've got some tech logos, we've got some gems, gems, literally, and a map for you geography freaks. Sorry if you're not a geography freak. And then we'll finish with three Latin phrases that we use in everyday language, but maybe we don't realise it. Famous knights. We've got three famous knights with a K. We've got three famous horses. And we've got three famous quests. If my dodgy arithmetic is correct, you have a maximum of 50 points available on our Quizzy Quiz for Quizzers quiz. And in the background, the green lamp has been replaced by a very discreet, subtle, glittering kind of Christmassy tree. And we'll get more festive in and as we approach Quizmas. Oh yes, and also, and there's more. We're going to be sharing with you our Christmas programs. So we've got tonight, tomorrow night, next Friday, next Saturday, and then we have a Quizmas special the Tuesday before Christmas. Not too close, but close enough so you can party on the Tuesday before Christmas for our Quizmas special. So there you have it. There's all the announcements over. So let's take a deep dive into our Quizzy Quiz for Quizzers quiz, and please donate to Northern Ireland Hospice and St Vincent de Paul. All safe on PayPal, will be totally transparent, and you do that through the website. So, gosh, there you go. So hopefully you can hear me and see me, Paddy, all on the website. And we have got on the website, just let me, the Mac Jacks. Hey Sandra, on the website. Thank you guys. Okay, off we go. 1 point for each answer. No answers on the feed. You know that. You know the drill. 3 famous initials. 3 famous people with famous initials. You get 3 clues. Clue number 1. Famous people with famous initials. Number 1. Your clue is number 1. Question number 1. Dallas Larry Hagman is your famous people with famous initials. Dallas/Larry Hagman is your famous person with famous initials. Hi Margaret. Thank you guys for rerouting to the website. You see, it wasn't painful. And I think we figured out how not to lose it for tomorrow night. And that's me I'm talking about. Dallas Larry Hagman. Famous people, famous initials. That's it, Paddy. Trust the old website. Famous people with famous initials, number 2. A 20-time champion jockey. A 20-time champion jockey is your famous person with famous initials 2. Famous person with famous initials, number 3. State President of South Africa. 1989, be careful, 1989 to 1994 is your State President of South Africa. Is your 3rd famous person with famous initials. State President of South Africa. Be careful, mind. 89 to 94. Number 3 is always, over 3s is always the trickiest. And there's a couple of tricky ones here tonight. Any million pointers? Maybe. So there's your first 3. 4, 5, and 6. Famous Steves. We always pick a different person every night. Tonight it's Steve. Famous Steve number 1. Famous Steve number 1, your clue is The Great Escape or The Cooler King. Famous Steve number 1, The Great Escape, Cooler King is your famous Steve number 1. Thanks, Margaret. Discreet. The Great Escape, Cooler King. Famous Steve number 2. Your clue is, or clues, plural, The Office and Extras. The Office and Extras. Is your famous Steve number 2. The Office and or Extras. And we're going to get more Christmassy as we get closer to Christmas. Okay, with The Office and Extras is your famous Steve number 2. Famous Steve number 3. A Brief History of Time. A Brief History of Time is your famous Steve number 3. Hi Vincent, Claire and Andrew here. Will miss Billy. Billy okay? Hope so. My buddy's okay. Evening, Andy. So there's your 3 famous Steves. Famous 3s from 4s. Now these are doable but tricky. So I'm going to give you a little bit of extra time commensurate, my big word for round 1, with the potential trickiness. Like that. Okay, famous 3s from 4s. So you get 3 and you figure out what's missing from 4. Okay, the last 4 US men's Wimbledon champions, the last 4 US men's Wimbledon champions, I give you 3. The 4th you figure out. I give you Pete Sampras. Jot that down. I give you John McEnroe. And I give you Jimmy Connors. So I give you Connors, McEnroe and Sampras of the last 4 US men's Wimbledon champions. Who haven't I given you? I've given you Sampras, McEnroe and Connors. Of the last 4 Wimbledon champions who hailed from the US. Who could that be? Sampras, McEnroe, Connors. Who's missing? US men's singles Wimbledon champions. Hey Vanessa. Hey Alex. Ivan. Okay, figured that one out. Famous 3s from 4s. Last 4 Batmans. That's big screen movies. The last 4 Batman, the actors. I give you Robert Pattinson. I give you Christian Bale. I give you George Clooney. So, last 4 big screen movies, Batman actors. I give you Robert Pattinson, I give you Christian Bale, I give you George Clooney. Who haven't I give you? And by the way, to avoid controversy, ignore the Lego Batman, just in case. So, last 4 big screen Batman actors. Pattinson, Bale, Clooney, and who? Hey William, hey Joe. Hey Joe. It's like a song. So last 4 big screen Batman actors. Pattinson, Bale, Clooney. Who's missing? Forget Lego. And your number 3, tricky. This is a real quiz question. Countries that border Italy. So countries that border Italy, jot these down. There's 3 I'm going to give you. What's missing? There's 4 countries that border Italy. I give you Austria, Switzerland, and France. Tricky. Missing from 4. The 4th country to border Italy other than Austria, Switzerland, and France. Tricky. Not quite 1,000,000 points, but I'll give you time. Good on our website, isn't it? It's good. And tomorrow night we'll reap the rewards. We've got an after party, Paddy. Oh, so there's your 3s from 4s. Your final 3 in round 1. 3 catchphrases. 3, say what you see. Catchphrase number 1. Say what you see. Your final 3 in round 1. Catchphrase number 2. Say what you see. And your final catchphrase, say what you see, number 3. Okay, Fandabidosi, let's recap on round 1. So we had your famous people with famous initials. So, famous people with famous initials, number one. Your clue number one was Dallas / Larry Hagman, a 20 times champion jockey. The state president of South Africa, 89 through 94, is your famous person with famous initials. Your famous Steves, The Great Escape, The Colour King was your famous Steve number one. Famous Steve number two, The Office and Extras, and A Brief History of Time was your famous Steve number three. Your famous threes from fours, tricky they were. Last four US men's Wimbledon champions. I give you Sampras, McEnroe and Connors. Whom did I not give you? Last four big screen movie Batman, excluding Lego movie to avoid controversy. I give you Pattinson, Bale and Clooney. Who's missing from the last four big screen Batman actors? Countries that border Italy. I give you Austria, Switzerland and France. The missing country whose border touches the Italian. And then your say what you see, your famous catchphrases. 1, 2, and number 3. So 12 points available in that first round. Tidy up your answers and good luck. How did you do? Well, let's find out. And at the end of each round, post your scores. If you're on YouTube and Facebook Live, we can watch your feed, and also on our live chat now on our very own website, where we can have comments and chats, just like the other two, only we're more in control. And you can donate. Good. Okay, your 12 answers to round one. Your famous people with famous initials, Dallas and Larry Hagman was, of course, J.R. Ewing. Your 20 times champion jockey, did you get A.P. McCoy? And it was F.W. de Klerk, not P.W. Botha. F.W. de Klerk was your president of South Africa, 89 through 94, your famous person with famous initials, number 3. Colour King, or Hilts, Steve McQueen from The Great Escape. Stephen Merchant, The Office and Extras. Stephen Hawking, A Brief History of Time was your famous Steve, number 3. It was Andre Agassi was the missing US men's Wimbledon singles champion of the last 4. And it was Ben Affleck, the missing Batman actor, and Slovenia. Well done if you got Slovenia, and obviously Sandbaggers and Comfortably Dumb have, and Lemonade, Lazy Bones and Helpline. So well done for round one, and the scores are flooding in. Sandbaggers and Comfortably Dumb have maxed out on round one. So keep sharing your scores on our feeds. And after round one, I'll do round two. And round two is, well, it's our connections. A full course of connections. Connections, if you are tuning in for the first time, is you get 3 random pieces of information. You join the dots and figure out what connects. You know the drill. Keep posting your team names and scores and where you're from on our live feed. Well done, Carnegie. Well done, the Legs in Port Stewart. Connection number 1. What connects? What connects an oil company with an explosive device fired from artillery with a beach? Is your what connects number 1? A beach, an explosive device fired from artillery, and an oil company? Is your what connects number 1? your oil company, your explosive device fired from artillery, and a beach. What connects number 3? What connects number 3? What connects Prince Rainier III, Thanksgiving for a meal, and Jeff Buckley? Who? What connects Jeff Buckley with Prince Rainier III and Thanksgiving for a meal? Is your what connects number 2? The Jacks without the Max, 10 out of 12. Good scoring, Shamrock Solitude on 11, the Frogs on 11, and Houston No Problem. Thanks for coming on to the website, guys. And good scoring, Edwina. Finn's Fools also on 10. Fantastic. We're migrating rightly. What connects number 3? What connects a theological virtue, the record holder, 19 times that is, as host of the Academy Awards show, and a CBS medical drama that ran from 94 until 2000? Huh? What connects a medical drama, CBS production, 1994 to 2000, a theological virtue, and the record holder 19 times as host of the Academy Awards show? Is your rather obtuse connection number 3? Thanks for tuning in and thanks for going to the website, guys. Painless so far. It's only going to get better. Okay, with the theological virtue and the CBS medical drama and the Academy Awards record host for the show, the Academy Awards. What connects number 4? What connects an English actor born 1972, your additional clue is the talented Mr. Ripley, with a Scottish footballer, joint top national goal scorer, with a system of rules that regulates behaviour? Well, I'll go over that slowly. What connects a system of rules that regulates behaviour with an English actor born 1972? Your additional clue is the movie The Talented Mr. Ripley, with a Scottish footballer, the joint top goal scorer for the national team. Is your what connects number 4? Isabel, well done, from San Diego onto our website. Well done. I'm impressed. What's the weather like in San Diego, Isabel? So there's your first 4 what connects. Carefully prepared in our kitchen. Early in the week, but kept fresh, mind. What connects number 5? What connects a geometrical shape? A geometrical shape with an ice cream with a traffic warning sign. Is your what connects number 5? A traffic warning sign, an ice cream, and a geometrical shape. What connects 5? Good, Isabel. I'm glad. Nice temperature. It's about 40 here. Fahrenheit, mind. Okay, what connects 6. What connects? What connects a James Coburn sci-fi movie, wait for this mouthful, a sedimentary cryptocrystalline form of the mineral quartz, with the captain of the pirate ship, the Walrus, in Treasure Island? Flip. I'll go over that one again. What connects the captain of the pirate ship in the Walrus from Treasure Island with a sedimentary cryptocrystalline form of the mineral quartz with a James Coburn sci-fi movie? Wow. 70. Nice temperature. Yeah, we're only 70 behind you. Hey, Cora. Where was I? Old connections. We've done 6 connections. Yeah, the James Coburn sci-fi movie, the sedimentary cryptocrystalline form of the mineral quartz, the captain of the pirate ship, the Walrus from Treasure Island. Is your rather out there connection number 6. Connection number 7. Shorter, you'll be delighted to know. What connects a pheasant with Steve Coogan with David Cassidy? Is your connection 7. A pheasant, Steve Coogan, and David Cassidy? Is your connection number 7? Connection 8. What connects? What connects the third longest river in England? The third longest river in England with an international and county cricket ground, with an English footballer born 1998. So an English professional footballer, quite young, 98, an international and county cricket ground with the third longest river in England. Is your what connects number 8? The tree's going well, isn't it? It's good. Just on my shoulder. Connection 9. What connects? What connects an American singer-songwriter with the Wimbledon men's, here we go, tennis again, Wimbledon men's single champion of 87 with legally recognised money? What connects? What connects legally recognised money with the Wimbledon men's single champion from 87 with an American singer-songwriter? Is your what connects number 9 of 12? An American singer-songwriter, the Wimbledon men's single champion from 87 and legally recognised money. We're in the home straight now. 3 connections left to go, and after round 2 we'll do round 3, which is some pictures or images, some tech logos, some gems, literally. Some mythological creatures and a map for you geographers. Connection 10. What connects an English Australian actor and Academy Award winner, English Australian Academy Award winner actor, to kill a mockingbird and an often seed-eating bird? So a seed-eating bird, your British Australian singer, actress. No, English, that's the next one. English Australian actor and Academy Award winner. Forget that bit. English Australian actor and Academy Award winner. To Kill a Mockingbird and a Seed-Eating Bird. Forget that singer business. That's the next one. English Australian actor and Academy Award winner. To Kill a Mockingbird and a Seed-Eating Bird. Okie dokes, 2 connections left. Here we go with your British Australian singer and actress with 5 US number ones. So, British Australian singer, actress, 5 US number ones. Maeve Millay in the programme Westworld. And Philosophiae, Naturalis, Principia, Mathematica. What? Philosophia, Naturalis, Principia, Mathematica, with Maeve Millay in Westworld, with a British Australian singer and actress with 5 US number ones. Flip me. What connects? I'll do that over again. What connects Philosophiae, Naturalis, Principia, Mathematica, with Maeve Millay in Westworld, with a British Australian singer and actress with 5 US number ones? Is your rather tricky, long-winded connection 11? Philosophiae, Naturalis, Principia, Mathematica. Wow. That was exhausting. And that's me. Your final What Connects. What connects the A-Team, yep, with Silence of the Lambs, with a Carthaginian general. A Carthaginian general, the Silence of the Lambs, and the A-Team is your What Connects number 12. So let's put your connections up on the screen. So there's your recap on round 2, your 12 connections, 12 points available if you can connect. Number 1, what connects an oil company with an explosive device fired from artillery and a beach? What connects Prince Rainier III with Thanksgiving for a meal and Jeff Buckley? What connects a theological virtue, the record holder 19 times as host of the Academy Award show, with a CBS medical drama series 94 through 2000? What connects your English actor born 1972, the talented Mr. Ripley, with a Scottish footballer, the joint top national team goalscorer, with a system of rules that regulates behaviour? What connects a geometrical shape with your ice cream and a traffic warning sign? What connects a James Coburn sci-fi movie with a sedimentary crypto-crystalline form of the mineral quartz, with the captain of the pirate ship the Walrus from Treasure Island? What connects a pheasant, Steve Coogan and David Cassidy, the third longest river in England, with an international and county cricket ground, with an English professional footballer born in 1998? What connects your American singer-songwriter, Wimbledon men's single champion from 87, with legally recognised money? The Thunderbroads have found you. Well done, Cora. Persistence is wonderful, and I know all about it. What connects an English Australian actor and Academy Award winner with a seed-eating bird and To Kill a Mockingbird? Your British Australian singer and actress with 5 US number ones, with Maeve Millay in Westworld, and Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, and finally the A Team, The Silence of the Lambs, and a Carthaginian General. 12 tricky enough connections. Yep. So let's see how you did. This would take us up to the end of round 2. The halfway point, aggregate score, potential, 24. Good luck. So there's the answers to your connection. Of course, we had your shell from the beach, the explosive device, and the oil company. We had Grace, as in Grace Kelly. We had Grace at Meals, and Jeff Buckley's wonderful album, Grace. We had Hope, Your Virtue. We had Bob Hope. We had Chicago Hope. We had Jude Law. We had Dennis Law. We had Law. Cone was pretty simple, well, straightforward. Shape, Ice Cream, and Traffic Warning. Orban Flint, James Coburn. Captain Flint from the Walrus, and your cryptoline form of the sedimentary quartz, Flint. Partridge family, Alan Partridge, Partridge as in pheasant, the Trent River, Trent Bridge as in the county cricket ground, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, the Liverpool wingback. We had Johnny Cash, we had Pat Cash, we had Cash, we had Peter Finch, Atticus Finch, and Finch. Olivia Neutron Bomb, aka Olivia Newton-John, Newton, Thandie Newton, Isaac Newton, Hannibal Lecter, Colonel John Hannibal Smith, and Hannibal Bacter, crossing the Alps. So the scores are coming in. Well done, Houston, Finns, Fools, Comfortably Dumb, Samrock Solitudes, and the Thunderbirds flying on the website. I'm absolutely thrilled because the website is our future for our business community, for our charities, and indeed our platform, and never mind our music on Saturday nights. Heck, there's so many pluses. Are there any minuses? Yeah, I'll keep doing this. Okay, round 3. Round 3 is our picture rounds. We've got 14 points available. 12 images, but 14 points. So we'll start with some, what shall we call them? We'll call them internet-y, webby, techy logos. Identify the brands or the companies. Great scoring. Frogs from the cave. Techy, webby. Just show them, Vincent. Number 1. This brand. DOS. Very true, Connor, in our testing phase. You nailed this. Well, almost. Techie, webby, number 3. Techie Webby, 4. Well done, fantastic. Evening, Niall, Patricia, Breege, Susan, Jeremy, Elizabeth, you're very welcome. Hang around. And after your 4 webby, techie, we've got 3 gems. Literally, 3 gems. The gemstones, please. Sounds like a TV program. Gemstone number 1. Gemstone number 2. Number 2. Gemstone number 3. Okay, so tricky territory. 3 mythological creatures. Pay attention, mythological creature number 1. Mythological creature number 2. Can you nail this one? And your final mythological creature number 3, or caption 10 if you're counting. Okay, your final caption. 4 from a map, capital cities. One is relatively straightforward, 2 less so, and 1 up there with the million points category. By the way, for anybody tuning in for the first time, I reserve 1,000,000 points for one that I think nobody will get. It's always good to throw these in. Sorts the wheat from the chaff. Okay, 4 South American capital cities from this map. Capital cities. 4. Tricky. I warned you. So it's the capital city we're after. For 1, country 1, the capital city for 2, the capital city for 3, and the virtually impossible capital city for 4. capital city from 4 South American countries. Good luck. The capital cities, remember. Gosh, you have to figure out the country, and then what's more, you got to get the capital city. 1, doable. 2, doable. 3, which one is it? 4. Well, test the best of you. But sure, you need the odd one. Okay, let's recap on your quick fly through, your image round. Gemstones. Your mythological creatures, 3 of them. And then we finished with your 4 South American capital cities that I thought one was virtually impossible. Okay, tidy up your answers to round 3. After round 3, we'll finish with round 4, and we should be finished around the hour where we like to be. Tomorrow evening, in advance, we have our party quiz, which is still some quizzy stuff. We have more entertainment-y stuff, movies, TVs, but still some quizzy stuff, and we finish with some tunes. And for those of you who want to hang out on our website, a playlist to die for. There you go. And I'll let you know this week about our Quizmas programme. And on our website, you can donate to Northern Ireland Hospice, St Vincent de Paul, and to this, if you want us to take us where I think we can take us. Okay, there you go. There's the sales pitch done. Okay, round 4 coming right up, but here's your answers to round 3. So your techie, webby, online brands, we had YouTube, we had Spotify, we had Netflix, we had Zoom. The gemstones were emerald, pearl and ruby respectively. Your mythological creatures were Pegasus, Minotaur, well done, Centaur, super well done, Brasilia, doable, well done if you got Montevideo, super if you figured out Bogota, and 1,000,000 points and a clap on the back and a drink on the house tomorrow evening if anybody got Suriname's Paramaribo that you weren't meant to get. But then there's a lot of smart people out there who got Monster Mash and all sorts of stuff that I never expect people to know. So post your scores out of, thus far, 30, 38. Your final round. People living in Paramaribo don't even know where it is. Yep, that's possible. Nay. But sure. You have lots of people tuning in from Suriname here. Your final round. 4 groups of 3. 4 by 3. Your off-road round 3. Good scoring, Paddy. Good scoring, Mac Jacks. Good scoring, Sandbaggers. Your first group of 3 in round 4. Famous nights. Famous night number 1. Famous night number 1. The Night of La Mancha is your famous night number 1. The Night of La Mancha. Good scoring, frogs. Good scoring, legs. The Night of La Mancha is your famous night number 1. Famous night number 2. Famous night number 2. A Scottish night. Circa 1270. Fantastic. Maxed out. Paramaribo. I don't believe it. Scottish night circa 1270, who along with Alan Murray defeated the English army at the Battle of Stirling Bridge, is your famous Scottish night number 2, circa 1270. The Battle of Stirling Bridge is your famous night number 2. And you wouldn't want out in a night like this. And your famous night number 3, with a K. Be careful. In Arthurian legend, King Arthur, the illegitimate son of Sir Lancelot and Elaine of Corbenick, the most perfect of all nights, is your tricky night number 3. The illegitimate son of Sir Lancelot and Elaine of Corbenick, in Arthurian legend, the most perfect of all nights, with a K. I've just realised I've missed the first 3 questions. So, but you're agile, you can pivot. So 4, 5 and 6 should be 1, 2 and 3. So we've done your 3 nights. I missed the Latin phrases that we use. So 4, 5 and 6 is actually 1, 2 and 3. But you're agile, smart. Latin phrases that we use. Latin phrase that we use, number 1. It means existing state of affairs. Is the Latin phrase that we use often. Maybe not every day, but often. Existing state of affairs is your famous Latin phrase that we use every day, number 1. Existing state of affairs. Famous Latin phrase that we use almost every day. The other way round. You know the way I did 4, 5 and 6 and it should have been 1, 2 and 3? The other way round is your famous Latin phrase that we use regularly, number 2. The other way round. And your famous Latin phrase that we use a lot, some of us more often than others, Latin phrase meaning elsewhere. Elsewhere is your famous Latin phrase that we use on a regular basis. Number 3. Existing state of affairs. The other way round. And elsewhere. So there's your first 6, the wrong way round. Good scoring, Shamrock, Solitude. 7, 8 and 9. We're in the home straight now, guys. 3 famous horses. Yep. Famous nags, horses. Famous horse number 1. A huge constructed wooden horse, which had a select force of men, including Odysseus, is your famous horse number 1. A huge constructed wooden horse, which had a selected force of men, including Odysseus, is your famous horse number 1. A large constructed wooden horse. And your famous horse number 2. Pay attention. Famous horse number 2. This was a fast mail service, M-A-I-L, a fast mail service, founded in the winter of 1860. It included 120 riders, and it ran from St. Joseph's, Missouri to Sacramento, California. Is your famous horse number 2. A fast mail service, founded in the winter of 1860, including 120 riders. It ran from St. Joseph's, Missouri to Sacramento, California. Is your famous horse number 2. And your famous horse number 3 in your quizzy quiz for Quizzers Quiz. The city associated with the Spanish riding school and the Lipizzaner horse breed. The Lipizzaner horse breed and the Spanish riding school, the city associated with these would be where? Is your famous horse number 3. Lipizzaner, Spanish riding school, city, please. Famous horsey, question number 3. And your final 3 in round 4 in your quizzy quiz would be 3 famous quests. Famous quest number 1. Famous quest number 1. In Greek mythology, Jason sailed aboard what ship from Iolcus to Colchis to retrieve the Golden Fleece? Jason, the ship, please. The Golden Fleece is your famous quest number 2. Number 1 even. Jason, the ship, the Golden Fleece. Iolcus to Colchis in search of the Golden Fleece. The ship, please, is your famous quest question number 1. And your famous quest number 2. It's a quizzy quiz, isn't it? Thor Heyerdahl. Thor Heyerdahl in 1947 sailed 5,000 miles across the Pacific in which hand-built craft. Thor Heyerdahl, 1947, 5,000 miles, the name of his hand-built craft is your famous quest question. Quest question number 2. Thor Heyerdahl. And your final quiz question of the evening at 1 minute after 10. We'll do a quick recap on quests. The Royal Navy officer that led 2 expeditions to the Antarctic region, the Discovery expedition and the ill-fated Terra Nova. Is your famous quest question number 3 named the Royal Naval officer, the Discovery expedition and the ill-fated Terra Nova? So 3 quests, 3 horses, 3 Latin phrases and famous knights. So on this famous night, here's your recap on round 4 on our website, which is functioning perfectly thanks to Rovello, thanks to Alan, and we're going to get better. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Well, you'll see me for our party quiz and after party. Subscribe, like, get onto our YouTube. It's all free, and donate to those good causes in this season of goodwill. So Latin phrases that we use. The Latin phrases that we use, respectively: existing state of affairs, the other way round, and elsewhere. Your famous knights: the Knight of La Mancha, the Scottish knight circa 1270, who along with Alan Murray defeated the English at the Battle of Stirling Bridge. In Arthurian legend, the illegitimate son of Sir Lancelot and Elaine of Corbinac, the most perfect of all knights, is your famous knight number 3. Your famous horses: your huge constructed wooden horse, including Odysseus. The fast mail service in the winter of 1860, including 120 riders, it ran from St. Joseph's, Missouri to Sacramento, California. And the city associated with the Bazaar horse breed and the Spanish riding school. And your famous quests: in Greek mythology, Jason sailed aboard what ship in search of the Golden Fleece? Tor Heyerdahl's hand-built raft. And the Royal Navy officer, the Discovery expedition and the ill-fated Terra Nova. Fantastic. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for migrating across to our website. There were a total of 50 points available on our quiz for Quizzers Quiz. I think it's exactly 9 months on. Yeah, 9 months on. We've been doing this all for free. 9 months. 2020. A year we'll never forget. But we're here for one another. Take care, look after each other, enjoy your weekend, be safe, and sure, tune in tomorrow night. Come onto our website. We'll have a party. We'll have a party. Okay, so here's your answers, your Latin phrases that we use. Your existing state of affairs would be your status quo, vice versa, the other way around, the way I did 1, 2 and 3 instead of 4, 5 and 6, and vice versa. And by the way, have any of you used an alibi? Don Quixote, the Knight of La Mancha, Sir William Wallace, the Scottish knight, and Sir Galahad is the most perfect of all knights. The Trojan horse, your Pony Express that ran from St. Joseph, Missouri to Sacramento, California, your Vienna Libizzaner horse breed and Spanish riding school, the Argo, yourself, Kontiki, Tor Heyerdahl's craft, and Captain Robert Falcon Scott was the Royal Navy officer, the Discovery and ill-fated Terra Nova expedition. So keep posting your team scores and your team names out of 50. Well done on your whiskey tasting. Just take your average, Marty. Well done, sandbaggers. Well done, comfortably done. Keep posting your team names and your scores on our website, on our social media channels, Facebook, YouTube. We're just about everywhere now. And see you tomorrow night. Well, you'll see me for a party quiz that will have fun and we'll relax. And we'll, as we get closer to Quizmas, we'll get more Quizmasy. So thank you. Look after yourselves. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe.